Poached eggs are a delicious way to enjoy eggs and will impress your family in many dishes, like Eggs Benedict or even just sitting on toast. Plus, they're really easy to make. You can poach eggs on your stovetop in just 3 simple steps. Step 1. Prepare to poach. For 2 eggs, bring about 4 cups of water to a boil in a deep, wide skillet. You want a good 2 inches of water in your pan so the eggs don't touch the bottom while you're cooking them. While you're waiting for the water to boil, lay out your poaching gear in a little assembly line: eggs, vinegar, salt, containers, paper towels, and a slotted spoon. For the plumpest, prettiest poached eggs, use the freshest eggs you can find. The whites are thicker and don't tend to spread out as much when they're in the water. Crack each egg into its own container. Use a teacup, small bowl, or ramekin. Stack several layers of paper towels on a plate or your countertop to give the poached eggs a soft landing spot after they are cooked. The towels will also absorb any water. A slotted spoon is the perfect tool for removing poached eggs from hot water. Step 2. Let the poaching begin. When the water comes to a boil, reduce the heat, bringing it to a gentle simmer. Add 1 teaspoon of distilled white vinegar and a teaspoon of salt to the water. Look at the surface of the swimming water and notice the flat areas between the bubbles. Aim your egg into one of these spots. To do this, bring the container with the egg close to the surface of the water. Quickly but gently tip the egg in. Tip the second egg into another flat spot. Watch the egg whites firm up. The edges may look a bit ragged while they cook. To tidy up the edges, for a nicer presentation, use your spoon to shape up the whites. Gently lift the edges up and over the yolk for 10 to 20 seconds until the egg whites start firming up. Do this to both eggs, working back and forth. With a little practice, you'll get really good at this. Poach the eggs for 3 to 5 minutes or until the whites are completely set. The yolks will be heated through, but they'll still be liquid and golden. Step 3. Lift the eggs from the water. Using your slotted spoon, lift the poached eggs one at a time out of the simmering water and place them gently on the paper towels. If the whites are still a little ragged, trim them up with a sharp knife. Serve your poached eggs right away. If you're making a lot of poached eggs, or if you want to poach eggs ahead of time, here's a cool serving trick for parties. Make a cold bath. Lift each poached egg out of the simmering water and place it directly in a large bowl of ice water. The cold water stops the cooking process. You want to slightly undercook the eggs because they'll cook a bit more when you reheat them later. You can store poached eggs in the fridge, ice water and all, for up to 24 hours. Restaurants do this all the time. Then just before serving, reheat the eggs by dipping them in simmering salted water for 1 minute. And there you have it, poached eggs for Eggs Benedict, poached eggs over asparagus, poached eggs with smoked salmon. You can make elegant-looking dishes with equally elegant-looking poached eggs. Now that you know how, cook and serve up poached eggs like a pro.